Welcome back to Hockey Ultimate Talk. I'm officially back from vacation. Reek is officially back from Maya's house. It's time for us to talk some NHL 25. Top of that, we're going to be talking about the trade deadline and Reek, some in real life stuff as well as we're going to be talking about. First up, how's it going?
It's going well. It's going well, and it's been a while. It's been a while. People maybe thought we're thinking, oh my god, like maybe they're done with the podcast again, but no, we're just a little busy.
I was hoping, but unfortunately, no, we are still continuing. And I was on vacation, so that's on me. Us not doing the podcast is on me. Unfortunately, I had very spotty internet on the ship. We went on a cruise ship, and sometimes it was great, sometimes it didn't work at all.
It wouldn't have been worth it.
Yeah, we were trying. Like, I wanted to do it outside, right? What I wanted to do for the podcast, I wanted to sit outside. You can see the back where you see, like, the island or something behind us. Whatever. Would have been sweet, but it was so damn loud. It would have never happened. Okay.
And then, obviously, it was inconsistent, the internet, right?
Yeah, so I would have had to have done it in my room. The problem is, in the room, the Wi-Fi was not great.
Right.
So it took me like an hour to upload a 30-second short. Like,
Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, because it was on the new event, right?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, I didn't even do it on the new event. I did it on X Factors.
Oh, that's what it was. My fault, yeah.
Yeah. But, so vacation's over. Had a great time, for anyone wondering. Not that you would be wondering, because nobody cares about me. Reek, how was your time at Maya's house?
It was good, We went out, shopped a little bit, and just spent time together. That was really it. Just good stuff. Spent time with their family. They came over a couple times. So.
Oh, nice. That's awesome, dude. I hope you had a good time. I hope you used protection, and we can go ahead and start talking about NHL 25.
Yeah, no babies are coming. We're good. Yeah, so, the new event. We can talk about the new event. Warp speed. I know some people were saying that this is it now. Like, the game's dead. And the people were saying...
So. I'm on that boat.
You are. Because people were saying, like, why would you make any of the next few event MSPs? They're not going to be as good as these.
Literally echoing my words.
It's impossible for them to be as good.
Yes.
You almost have to make every MSP have 99 speed now. Like almost.
No, seriously, the next event's going to come out, and it's going to be like, oh, you have 94 speed?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to make that card. Like, this was poor planning, in my opinion.
They should have done this event later in the year. That's the only thing I could have said.
I think the event's fine. You can do this event. You just can't do it this early.
Could be like July.
You slowed progression. They purposely slowed progression. Everything is slower. And then they release 99 skating, and it's like, well, everyone's going to make every one of these MSPs, and then you don't need to make any more cards the rest of the year.
No, that's literally 10 cards that you're all going to, you would never get rid of. There's no point. Like, you can say, oh, yeah, their shots aren't maxed. Does it matter? It doesn't. Like,
oh, I got 94 shot instead of 99, but I can turn on synergies to get it up to 97.
And they have free goal ability, too.
Right, like...
There's no...
No, it's bad, yeah.
Think about it, like, this is before Team of the Season, too. So, like, what does that tell you about Team of the Season? Like,
dude, Team of the Season's gonna come out and they're gonna have 93 skating.
No, they actually are. The highest card will probably be, like, 95 or 6, right? Like...
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And, yeah, like... I've already seen, like, a ton of people saying that they're done now. Like, they're deleting their teams. They are done because they don't want to play with 99 skating HUT. Nobody likes 99 HUT, right? That's, like, the big thing.
Yeah, like, it's officially actually 99 HUT. I don't care because speed is the most
we're
important thing.
HUT.
Shot, like the sniper shooter, whatever they're called, sharpshooter, that's one thing, right?
Yeah.
But the speed, that changes the game completely. It does.
It really does. Like, I have Mike Modano, obviously, when I was a Wings fan.
Of course.
Like, I have to. Like, it's just what it is. There's no reason they could release a 97 Madonna, and unless he has, there's still even the 97 Madonna. There's no reason for me to get him.
Yeah.
No, even if he has 99 skating, because I already have a card that's, I don't know, man. And like, if you look at the stats and you go through it all, these cards are 92. They are not 92s.
Like, what would you think they are?
If you add it, they're closer to like 95, 96.
What stats like drag them down to make them 92? You think?
Well, the problem is, and something we can look at is like, oh, because they have 99 skating, we lowered their hitting or something, but the hitting's still a 90.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what is it that makes them... They're all really high stats, like, if I'm looking at it. Like,
yeah, they didn't drop the stats enough. Like, they did for a sharpshooter. If you look at sharpshooter, they dropped their defense quite a bit.
Right.
So, like, they would have, like, 87 stick checking, 84 shot blocking or something, and that drops it quite a bit. For these cards, they didn't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
And yeah, because I'm looking at the stats of like Bondra, for example. Realistically, most stats are at least 93 plus, so it doesn't really make sense how he's a 92, right? Like, it doesn't.
Because and I have said this a bunch, and I've been saying this since last year when I really noticed it. The overall of a card is irrelevant.
Yep.
The actual number in the top of the card means nothing anymore. We saw this last year. I think it was Dylan Larkin that came out. there's a Larkin 87 that was better than the 91 MSPs that came out or something. You look at the stats and everything, and his stats were higher, but he was an 87 overall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. I don't even know what you do to fix that. Like, do you put overalls on the cards anymore? Like, it doesn't feel like they matter. It's just they don't.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here, because like this wasn't always the case. I think you just need to make the stats like make sense in terms of the overall, right?
Yeah.
Like that's all you got to do. Like if this card is 85, then his average stat should be 85. Like you know.
Yeah. No.
That's just not the case anymore.
I agree. Like, I mean, and I think low key, like the reason why is because like now like a lot of these cards are like they're like custom builds, right? Like back in the day, right? Like it would just be like a +1, right, from like whatever their base card was, and you can kind of go from there on how it all worked, right? But now it's just like every card, like this Peter Bondra MSP card, 92 overall, 99 speed, 99 XL, his 94. I don't know. Maybe I'll have 99 shot. I don't know what it's like. You know what I mean? I don't know what it'd be, right? Like it's just completely no one knows.
I'm okay with custom builds, right? Here's the thing. I actually think custom builds are a great idea.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're implemented really well.
Yep.
The problem being times like this where they don't decrease any stats or anything, making the cards overall completely irrelevant.
Yep. Exactly. They don't really seem like...
And this happens quite often.
I mean, pretty much every like card that comes out.
At this point, yeah.
Like actually. And it's just, like, I mean, are you going to make a lot of these cards?
I've already made Niedermeyer and Madonna. I'll probably wait and see who comes out on Friday, and I'll make a couple more.
Yeah, that's fair. That's what I was kind of thinking, too.
Because you got to think, I have McDavid, I have McKinnon, I have... You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I already have a ton of cards.
But here's the thing. Let's be real. These cards are better than them.
Oh, they are. 100%. They're better than them, and they're going to be on my team the rest of the year.
Yeah.
There's no reason to not have them.
Think about it. There's 10 99 speed cards, obviously not including like fantasies and all that.
Right, yeah.
And McDavid doesn't even have 99 speed. The fastest player in the world, think about it, doesn't have 99 speed. And he's not going to get 99 speed for probably a few months at least.
Yeah, we're looking at like May, June.
Yeah. Because what does he have, 95 or 6 right now? And that's a few more upgrades he has to get.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on.
It's crazy, man. And like the idea of the event, I know I don't want to shit on it because it is an interesting idea.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
To give Mike Gartner not an MSP is an interesting one, considering he had the record for how many years. I thought, you know, him having an MSP would make sense.
Yeah.
At least we get the free one, you know, but
it's pretty surprising. Yeah, like you wouldn't think that. Like I don't know, like no offense to like Martin Natchez, but you would think that like Gartner would get the MSP over him, right?
Or like, and not to like really shit on the event, but like looking at some of the players, like Mike Modano, he's fast. Martin Natchez, sure. Niedermeyer, sure. Brandon Montour?
Yeah, I don't know about all that. You know, I think the event cards are kind of more like kind of confusing, like a little bit, right? Like, come on, like a little bit. Like Zadorov, really? He's like he's not a come on. Like
I feel like I've heard Zadorov is actually very quick. I'm not positive.
Yeah, but like, is he really like a warp speed card though? Like, I don't know.
So here's my problem, and this ties right into it. I have pulled that 88 overall Lane Hudson a couple times.
Right.
He has 90 speed. What warps? What is that warp speed? Like, what is? Hooray!
So you're saying you think the event card should have like almost 99 speed too?
Well, if you name one, and let's be honest, he is a terrific skater.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that you can't
Lane Hudson. Warp speed, 88 overall, 90 speed and acceleration. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What is warp speed about it is my question.
I think if you're not going to give obviously every event card 99 speed because then really it's broken. That's crazy.
You can't do that, but 90?
No, it should be like 95.
Yes, they just gave us an 87 Ethan Frank for free.
Yep. With
93 speed in Excel.
And like, come on, let's be real. Hudson's probably faster.
I mean, hell, I know you got a card in the game, and wild card, they put your face in there. What's his skating?
Sohoy, right?
Yeah.
92 without the speed boost, too. So 94 with speed boost.
So multiple free cards that are lower overall, but have better skating than Lane Hudson at 88. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that's pretty shocking.
Just doesn't make sense to me. That's all.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, it's just weird choices with how they give these cards their stats, I feel like, right? Like, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of, like, true logic in it, like, because, like, even Duchesne, honestly, to me, should have gotten probably an MSP, right?
Maybe not even the MSP, but the skating's not even that good, and it's fucking Matt Duchesne.
I know. Yeah, well, 95, I guess, with synergies, but like I don't know.
Was okay. I thought it was lower than that, if I'm being honest with you. So I will.
Yeah, 95 speed with speed boost active, but
Yeah, okay. But even so, I mean, it's Matthew Shane.
And how do you feel about all of them having the same
I hate
abilities?
it. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it.
Yeah,
I do. I hated it with Sharpshooter. I hate it with this.
it is a strange thing. I feel
I'm
like
very excited though for the event after Team of the Season, the truculence event where everyone has truculence and
dude, they probably will have something like that. Like actually, they probably will, right? Like it seems like that's a common.
they've gone the WWE route.
Yeah.
They have gone the WWE route.
And
Where
what is
instead
that?
of having sick cards with certain abilities dropped in at one time, they're just like, hey, let's have a pay-per-view where every match is a ladder match.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a like.
Yeah.
It loses its luster. It
For
loses
sure,
its fun.
for sure. I think you couldn't have like it's one thing to have the warp speed event, sharpshooter event. That you can have both the same year. I think it's crazy.
Yeah, like we had heavy hitters the one year.
Yep.
Right? We didn't have heavy hitters and sharpshooters
And speed
and
yep.
fucking twine ticklers and whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I mean it's true. It's true. I mean, again, like I do like the event in theory. Too soon is really my huge issue.
Here's my thought process. Because realistically, you could drop these exact cards in May, and it wouldn't be a problem.
Nope.
Right? It wouldn't be a problem. These cards came out just too early, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That being said, if this is how you wanted to introduce 99 skating to the game, this is how you should have done it. Right? It's playoff event just ended. Players are starting to get up there in skating.
Yep.
Let's just break it open and give everyone 99 skating. Because now at this point, the Stanley Cup cards are going to come out, and the Cornerstone franchise Cornerstones?
Yep.
Is that
That's the next one? Yep.
Yeah, that's going to come out, and unless they have 99 skating, everyone's just going to pass on them.
Yeah. No, completely. It's true. And what's interesting is like, is the next event after franchise the team of the season? Probably, right?
I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
It could be.
You got to think it's got to be coming soon, right?
Because it's before the playoffs, obviously, right?
Well, yeah.
So I mean, that would make sense because the playoffs will probably be like what mid to late April, right?
Man, we're delaying team of the year has put it so close to team of the season.
Yep.
Like, I feel like we just did team of the year.
It doesn't feel that long ago. I know it was like 2 months ago, but not even really though, was it?
No, it's been like
a month and a half,
7 weeks. Not even 7 weeks. Like it's because you got to think it was the last batch of team of the season cards or team of the year cards came out
like
almost
February.
in February.
I think it was. I think it generally was February.
Yeah. So like, man, I don't know. Is it gonna be the franchise cornerstones? It's gotta impress, and I don't know how they're gonna do it.
But you know what franchise cornerstones reminds me of a lot? It just feels like it's Gallery of Greats again. That's kind of.
I was about to say
that's literally what it feels like. Like how?
At least they didn't already do Gallery of Greats this year.
What do you say?
At least they didn't already do Gallery of Greats this
no,
year.
that's a new event idea, right?
I wonder if it's going to be like current players, or if they're just going to do a mix, or if it's going to be all older players. Because like you could do Gallery of Greats, but make it all like so. Gallery of Greats could have been all older players, like you know what I mean, like Iserman, etc. And then with franchise cornerstones, you could do like current franchise players.
I think they'll probably do current because the Gallery of Greats was pretty much all old players.
Yeah.
Right. So like, are you really gonna do all alumni again?
I mean, maybe they like their alumni this year.
That's true. Wait, what is that message in the chat? I don't know what that says.
Well, we should probably ban them.
Ban?
And then translate it.
You think?
I'm gonna translate it.
Okay, let me know if it's bannable.
If you lived in Russia, we'd not be able to play this game. We have a ping of 30 to 40 minimum here. Actually, 30 to 40 is really not that bad. A lot of people in North America have 30 to 40. So, just so you know, that's just complaining about connection and ping. Yeah.
That's really it. Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 30 to 40 ping. I mean, I grew up having like 50 ping.
Was it just bad internet you had, I'm assuming?
Yeah, like I didn't, fuck, I played on Wi-Fi.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you didn't play on Wi-Fi as a kid growing up, I mean, come on. Everyone did.
Seriously, yeah, you played on Wi-Fi, like, Anyways, new event. I don't know what to expect for week 2 in terms of MSPs. I don't know if...
Does it really matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Like, the names don't really...
That's
what I'm saying. They don't really matter. Like my thing is, like, I need a right D. I'm making either Monto or whoever the right D is. Whoever I just like more. It doesn't really matter. Like, they're all... Like, I know I'm making that position regardless.
Yeah, they've. I truly feel like they shot themselves in the foot here. I think that it came out too early, and now I'm not gonna say no. We have to suffer. We get to use some of the best cards in the game, but it's just too early for it, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I feel like honestly, another thing is too gotta keep in mind. Say you missed an event, and now you hop in. Everyone has 99 speed cards. You're gonna be like, how do I catch up? What do I do?
Yeah, this is up until today. I could say they've done an incredible job of letting people just jump into the game.
Yeah.
And build a team. Like I said, I don't know if anyone watched the video, but I did a video where I built a team in 3 hours of all players that were 86 to 91 overall.
Yeah.
Which was about a month ago I did this. And it was easy. I did barely anything, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It was 3 hours and I had an entire team of 86 to 91. And if I had played one more game, it probably would have been all 87 plus.
Yeah, so I mean, it goes to show you that like you can always catch up. You really can. Like with the XP path, and especially when it's like towards the end of the XP path, you could get it done very quickly with all the objectives.
Oh, easily.
No.
The problem being with this event.
Yep.
You're going to be able to do exactly what I just did, but it's probably not going to be nearly as effective, because after this event is done, you can hop in, build that team, all 87 plus. Well done. You have a great squad, but they're not going to be playing nearly as well as any of the cards that are from this event, and that is going to hurt.
No, it's a huge issue. I mean, because really, why would you make the next MSPs? Like there's just no real reason. Probably until the end of the season, there's really no reason.
We're gonna have to see what they are.
Yeah, but like I don't know how you can convince anybody. I really don't.
It's gonna be free abilities and boosted stats and insane card art. And they're going to do anything they can. And this kind of just moves us on into the X Factors, too. I don't think I'm making any of these cards.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that, obviously. That also dropped. But, yeah, let's just get into the X Factors now. All right, so you you weren't home for it. No Sleeth wasn't even home. No one was home. It was me, and I was just, not a lot of fun, being that only guy.
I could imagine
all the questions.
How bad it was, yeah.
Because a
sorry.
lot of people were mad, I would say. A lot of people were like, where's the Hellebuck, and like what's going on with this, and like can you do this, can you do that?
Why didn't half the cards have season 3 on them?
So people were saying maybe because the second series was, I guess, the PWHL. You think that's the reason, or do you think it's not
because
actually?
some of the cards have season 2 on it.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that.
Some of them has S2, some of them has S3.
So you think they actually moved some around?
They 100% canceled series 2, in my opinion.
What do you mean, though?
They 100% say like January, February or something was supposed to come out.
They all have season 2 on it, though. Unless they fix that?
Now they do. When they launched, I have a picture of it.
Was it all of them, or just some of them?
It's just some of them. There was like 4 of them that had S2
Were they captains, or just
random
random like base cards?
Like Barkov said Series 2, or Series 3.
Jesus.
Barkov is your ultimate, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
1 second. Yeah, it's Drysaddle, actually, sorry. So looking at Drysaddle here, he has S3 on it.
Right.
Let's see. That 96 Crosby was in packs, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I think it went down though, right? If you got it, I think. I don't know how it works, but
I don't know. I didn't see.
Yeah.
There's a post. Somebody put all of them. 1 second. Yeah. So Drysaddle has S3. Barkov has S3. Here, I'll send you the image.
Okay.
So that way you can see for yourself. But some of them had S3, some of them have S2. So obviously something happened where they decided. I sent it on Twitter here. Okay. But obviously something happened where they decided, yeah, we're just gonna cancel S2 and we're gonna combine S2 and S3. I truly do think that's what happened.
So you're saying you don't think there's gonna be a Series 3?
There could still be a Series 3 because we've seen Hellebuck in that, right?
That's what I mean. Like the card art's made.
But I think that it was supposed to come out a long time ago.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
But
why? But why did they delay it then? Like I don't get the logic.
I couldn't tell that. I don't know. Maybe it was a negative feedback on the initial release of the X Factors. There's a lot of reasons that it could be. I don't know. Obviously, they don't communicate with us. We're not gonna know. But there's no reason for them to release these cards with the Series 3 art.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, like Series 3 art is coming out. Barkov had the Series 3 art.
Yeah. So like
it's simple
that was supposed to be obviously the Series 3 Supercharged or whatever you want to call it.
It's as simple as that. So the Series 2 Supercharged, whatever it was, whoever it is not there.
Yeah, which is really weird.
So, don't know what happened. I don't think. I mean, the cards look good, right? Like the cards are good. What do you want me to say?
I don't
But
know. Are they?
Would I rather go after fucking Sidney Crosby's X Factor, or would I just get Mike Modano?
That's what I was gonna just say, right? Like, because now you get Crosby, 92 overall, 94 speed. Yes, I understand he can upgrade, but I mean,
when they came out before the warp speed, this was before the warp.
Yeah.
When they came out, the cards looked solid. Like Sidney Crosby looks like a sick card. I would love to use that card. Simple. It's just.
I feel like Barkov's not that good for being the supercharged though.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen the cards. I'm looking at them right now for the first time. I saw some stats of cards because I was gone.
Yeah,
right? Looking at Barkov, he's not great.
Right, like for him being
the
card.
Superstar, he's not great. He's not great. However, Crosby, the one that I saw on, I saw him on, I think it was Reddit, would love to use this card.
Yeah.
94 speed and excel, has Born Leader, has Beauty Backhand. Like, this is a card built for me.
No, for sure. But here's my thing about the X Factors. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to make them. Like, if EA starts giving us, I agree, though. In Wildcard, they give us, like, some of the cards that you can, like, use to make captains. Okay, yeah, that's obviously, that'll be the way I do it. But otherwise, I'm not going to be, like, dumping 82 pluses into this. Why would I do that?
You got Kel McCarr now.
Yeah, if you didn't have
his X Factor.
If you didn't have his Team of the Year, obviously, that's, I mean, a must make. For sure.
Yeah, so that would be me. Like, I don't have his Team of the Year.
Yeah, so like he's obviously worth going after if you're gonna.
Draisaitl looks okay. Only 90 faceoffs, 92 speed and excel.
Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're more so getting him with the mentality of, yeah, obviously I know he's not that amazing right now, but he's gonna obviously get upgrades because they're going to the playoffs, right? So.
Yeah, like and the fact that they released all these cards and you still need to use fucking Gavin McKenna and Logan Cooley to they don't upgrade and I hate
why do
it.
they just make them upgradable? I don't get it.
I don't know, man. I don't get it. I really don't get it. By the way, that Gavin McKenna card with speed boost on actually looks pretty sick.
No, it is. It is pretty good. Definitely.
Looks like a cool card. But
imagine they all upgraded. Like that would be so sick. Like that's how you get some actual like variation of teams. Like think about it. How many people would be like, "Oh shit, Logan Cooley power up card. I can get up to like a 90 overall, and you have like 93 speed or something like that." That's a 100%. Card that you would use. I mean,
100%. Hell, Sammy Vatanen.
Yep.
You're a Devils fan.
Yeah.
I'm sure if this card was like could go up to like a 92 or something, you'd throw him on the theme team.
For sure. Absolutely, I would. But there's no reason to ever get him. 87 overall. Yeah. Why?
Never upgrading.
That's what I mean. There's just zero reason.
I can't wait for the Series 2 icons to come out.
You think they actually would ever do that or no?
No.
No chance.
No. Who are they going to give it to? I guess Yzerman could get one.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely guys like Solani. Right?
Yeah, there's players that could get him, I guess, yeah. I don't think that'll be a thing, but...
No, I doubt it. It would be cool. I mean, I would definitely get excited for it, but... Well, I don't know. Would I? Does it matter? I mean...
No, it doesn't. I'm still using Nick Lidstrom with his 89 skating.
Okay, yes. That makes me want to bring up this next point here. Niedermeyer. I made him hologram. Think about it.
Oh my god. Yep.
I have Scott Niedermeyer right now. Goes with you a 92 overall, 93 speed. Think about it. Yes, I understand the free abilities. I love it. I really get it. But by the time Niedermeyer touches 99 speed, if he does, there's no guarantee he does. He might not, like, think about it. Not every hologram is going to 99. They're probably not.
Probably not, no.
Right? Like, it's not a guarantee. The only reason why that was ever a guarantee was when they did the monthly upgrades. Now we don't know. Like,
you know what's interesting, and this is a good callback to what we were talking about earlier. If you take a look at the Scott Niedermeyer icon and look at his stats, and then you compare his stats to the MSP that just came out.
Yep.
They're both 92 overall, but one of them is better in almost every single category.
Yeah, the shooting's way better, right, as well.
Yep.
Obviously, the skating, of course, is way better.
I'm gonna pull up Niedermeyer here on HutDB.
Oh, you can compare them, right? Or no?
I'm gonna compare the two, and I want to see what the difference between the two are, because obviously they're both 92 overall. So you know, let's see. We got this one, and we can compare it to the other one. Hooray.
There's no reason the hologram shouldn't have the regular monthly upgrade. I agree.
Fully agree with that. 100%. That's a massive mistake in my opinion. All right. So, between the MSP Niedermeyer and the what do we call him now? Icon. What is it called?
Hologram.
Hologram. Thank you. Between the two, without synergies active, the MSP has better acceleration, agility, endurance, speed, slap shot accuracy, slap shot power, wrist shot accuracy. However, when taking a look at the hands, they have the same deking, same hand-eye. Offensive awareness goes to the icon, passing to the icon, and puck control to the icon, all by very small amounts, but still that's better. Defensively, they have the same face-offs, which obviously they're not taking any face-offs, and the same discipline. The icon has better defensive awareness by 3, better shot blocking by 1, and better stick checking by 2. Checking-wise, they're almost identical, so can't really look at that. However, in total stat points,
Yep.
the MSP beats out the icon by a total of 10 attributes.
So there you go.
10 total stat points.
And like realistically, how much like? Because obviously I made this card like when the game first kind of came out. You know what I mean? So like the amount that I paid for this, I mean, doesn't even come close.
Oh, you paid so much more for that compared to the fact that you can get the MSP modifier for free.
Yeah.
Think about that. You can get them for free.
It's foolish. I mean, it really is.
Tough.
Like, I'm not making another hologram the whole year.
There's no reason to.
Like, absolutely no reason.
Hate to say it, like, as a Wings fan, unless they release, like, a Gordie Howe MSP, I'll probably have to make his... hologram icon, just because, you know, theme team, end of the year, something I do every year. But, like, I have Lidstrom. The Lidstrom card sucks. They have not upgraded him.
Nope.
He is not good, but, you know, here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and am I the only one that finds Wheels makes cards hard to use? I feel like Wheels isn't that good either. I don't know if you noticed that, Thrash. I
haven't noticed Wheels being that effective, as weird as that sounds.
Like, it really doesn't feel that great. I don't know why, but...
Skating in general is really weird this year.
It is. Like, some cards feel, like, way better than you'd think, and then some cards you'd think that, like, have, like... I don't know, Madonna doesn't really feel that good to me. I don't know.
He's been pretty solid for me. I just actually the video's not even up yet, but I uploaded a game with him in Blade in the Glory, and he was dominating the ice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I used Natchez, and I felt like he was way better, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be different for everyone. Like my Madonna for me, has 14 goals in 14 games for me.
Yeah, so
he's been pretty good.
No, I mean, definitely not bad, but I guess I was expecting a little bit more from Madonna.
I think what's weird about him is that his shot sucks.
It does, yeah.
But what I've noticed about the Madonna card is that his shot is not good for whatever reason. Like, I just can't seem to snipe anything with him. However, I can get in on the goalie pretty consistently with him. And he's hard to stop.
Yeah.
And, like, I know you don't really play like that where, like, you like to control one player. Like, you like to pass the puck a lot and make plays. Whereas, like, I very much, like, carry the puck with one player and get it on the goalie.
Yeah.
Right? So.
You know what?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, icons, X Factors, whatever.
Can you do another comparison?
Yeah.
You know which one I'm curious about? The Ginla card, right? His team of the week and then his hologram. Wasn't that a big deal, I think?
Yep. Give me 1 second.
Like, I'm pretty sure that one's way better. The team of the week one is way better.
The 91, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Pulling it up. And pulling up his icon. All right. Got him matched up here. All right. Perfect. Now taking a look. This is a slaughter. Holy crap.
Right? That's what I thought.
Oh my god. All right. The only thing that the icon has better than the team of the weekend: slapshot accuracy and power by 1, wrist shot power by 1, offensive awareness by 1, defensive awareness by 2, body checking by 2, strength by 2. That's it. Everything else is in the other side.
Yeah.
In total stats, the team of the week has 52 more attribute points than the icon. They're the same overall.
Yeah. And that is why...
52!
No, but Thrash, the hologram has free abilities.
Oh, wow. Holy.
That's going to make the difference, right?
That's crazy. I didn't realize how... I knew it was bad, but I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah. I mean, I know people have been complaining about Aginla a lot. So, I mean, I figured it had to be pretty bad.
I didn't realize it was that. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. It's very foolish. So, the X Factors, like... My thing about this is, like... If there was a player I really liked, I would probably make one of them, right? Like if it was like a devil card or something like that, okay.
Oh yeah, like if Lucas Raymond got one,
like a captain,
I would have made him
something.
immediately.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But like if the players don't interest you, I mean, I feel like there's no reason to grind for it. Like it just does not feel that way at all. What do you think of the cost? Like, do you think it's like it's fair or is it too much? Like 82 pluses?
I think it's too much.
It is, right?
It's not just 82 pluses. You need
is
it 8 of them to get one?
Yep, 8. So it's like how
So
many?
like it's a lot of cards.
Yeah.
That it just the price doesn't make any sense considering you can get. Look, if I really wanted that Kale McCarr, I could get him, or I could just make Montour.
Which is right now he's 100% better.
He's better. He's cheaper. What's the point of having McCarr? He might go up later.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, when, right?
When is he going to have 99 skating?
Yeah. And will that person be playing the game by then? Probably not.
That's another thing, right? Not everyone's playing the game the whole year.
No.
Like, we play the game the whole year because it's our job. Most people, they're almost done, if not already done.
I'll say this. Most people, let's be real, as soon as the playoffs end, absolutely they're done.
Oh, yeah.
No one's playing the game from June to October. That's just not happening. I'm sorry, it's not. Like, it just isn't.
Especially if they're only going to do one path within that time and you're going to run out of ways to get rewards, which is what's going to happen.
I'm tier 42 on my main account right now on this path. Like, I'm going to be done probably this week. Like, it's and then, what is it, 30 days left? Like, I can't.
I missed a week and I'm like tier 33.
That's what I'm saying. Which, okay, yes, that's good in theory. I get it. Like, but they almost want you to not play as much. I mean, we've talked about this already.
That was something that we had talked about in the past, yeah.
But like
it feels really strange that's kind of what
they want you to be a casual player, essentially.
Yeah, it's really strange. It is, because like when you sit there and you think about it, in years past it was like, play 50 games using these kind of cards.
Yep.
Okay, 50 games it is. If you played 50 games right now, you're done the fucking path.
No, like actually, like if you're in D2 or 1, like you legitimately are.
Yes, because of the daily logins and shit and everything too.
Yep.
Like it's I don't get it.
It's unbelievable. I mean, I have 20 D1 Rivals games since this has started this season. I'm tier 43. So it's not like you're not telling me, oh, I have to grind. That's nothing. 20 games in like 2 weeks. Like, and yes, I play Hot Champs, obviously. But like, okay. It's not that much in reality.
Here's my fear. They're going to hear us complain about this, right? They're going to hear us.
Yep.
And then they're going to go, they have a good point. Let's stop giving XP for champs.
Okay,
but
that's not the solution, though.
It's not the solution, but I feel like they're just throwing anything that they can at the fucking board.
Honestly, I've thought about it a few more times as well, because I'm pretty sure you brought it up as well before on the podcast. I don't know if it was the last one or not. But how every Thursday, how they add the objectives, add 5 tiers of a bonus.
Oh yeah, that's what I had.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that is an unbelievable idea because you can't complain about that because it's not like you're adding things that are like unachievable, but also they don't have to be achieved. You're not gonna miss out. They're just extra packs. That's it.
Exactly. It's extra stuff to keep people playing.
You're not adding another 95 overall card, right? And telling people, oh, you can't get this if you don't grind. No one's saying that.
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
It would be perfect.
And again, it's possible. They can do it. It's been done before.
Yep.
So
I just think that's the smartest thing to do here.
Yeah. You
have these extra bonus tiers so that way when people are done the path, hey, there's a reason for me to keep playing, as opposed to, like, put it this way. That's Jean Beliveau.
Yep.
I'm not making my team. I'm not using that card.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty good, though, to be fair.
Great card. Awesome. Love him. Yeah, it doesn't make my team.
Who are your left-handed guys? Like, how do you not have him on your team? There's no way.
McDavid, Larkin.
Okay.
I'm a Wings fan, so I have Zetterberg.
Okay.
I have Kucherov.
He's definitely better than Kucherov. I'm sorry, he is.
For now, until Kucherov gets an upgrade.
I mean, fair.
Why would I go out and get another card if I have a card that's going to get automatically upgraded? Case in point, this is something we said before, way too many cards to get upgraded automatically. But no reason to upgrade your team.
No, it's true. It's true. Another random thing about the Hot Champs cards, I feel like they should make it, at least for the top 100 cards.
Sorry, what?
Or a top 100 card should be free ability, at least, like gold or something.
Top 100 cards should be tradable.
See, that's interesting. But they just fear that because then people will be like, oh, then they're gonna sell them for money, and cause that's what
I don't give a shit. I don't care. Give people a reason to want to get top 100.
Yeah, because really, I'm sorry, the 1 overall difference does not matter.
If you are in a top, you're a top 100 player, these cards aren't making your team anyways.
Yeah, it's
literally
better than it's just for the ego.
Yeah, it's not necessary. You make them tradable. Suddenly, you can make a ton of coins every week. I think people are happier.
Yeah, because exactly, like there's only 100 of those cards. Well, I guess 200, right, with both consoles, right? But
Yeah, there'd be 200 total.
and think about it. How many people would obviously be like, oh wow, I'm gonna get that card, right? The people that obviously could never get top 100 and be like, oh, this card is better, right?
Yeah, and people always complain. I see a lot of complaints. Why do you keep locking cards behind Hut Champs? Well, then this wouldn't happen. Then you'd be able to buy it off the auction house.
Yeah, 100%. And I get that. I get that complaint. I do, right? Like that. Obviously, like I know, like Fosto.
Yeah, if you're a Jean Beliveau, you're a huge Habs fan or whatever, you can't get this card.
Yeah, and that's his best card by far right now. Like, I don't know if he's even had a card before that. So.
Yeah, I don't remember honestly.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. There's so many solutions. I feel like to the problems here.
This is the thing, and we say it every week, and I'm going to say it again. We don't want to complain. We don't. If there was good things for us to just sit down and hammer out and talk about, we would love it. The problem is we have so many ideas and so many things that could be implemented and should be implemented that they just don't do. They just don't do it.
Yeah.
And we sit there and we go, hey, why don't we do this? No. Why don't we do this? No. We should do this. No. Why? What is the reasoning?
No,
you know what I mean?
I know. I will say this. I mean, you were at home, right? But I will say Friday's content release was pretty good, I think, honestly.
Yeah, I wasn't here, so I'm sorry that...
I mean, because they released... they released it, obviously, the MSPs, right? The event cards. They had milestones. Makar got his card, 93 overall, right? So McInnes, Letang, like, all the transactions... Like, they pretty much did all the updated trades that happened, too. Like, Marchand, the trade happened, like, an hour before content, and they had it in the game already. So that was pretty good. Like, they actually added a lot of content on Friday, I will say. Like, that was a pretty strong Friday content release. And here we go. I can respect and give them compliments when I really think the content was good. But it has to be consistent. That's really what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm still waiting on some milestone cards for the Red Wings.
Right. I mean...
DeBrincat, I don't think DeBrincat got his yet. And we're still waiting.
Oh, that was like so long ago, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Imagine they still released it. That'd be funny.
Cider has yet to miss a game in his NHL career. I think he just played his 400th game. Nothing.
That's pretty crazy, actually. It's probably like almost never been done
he hasn't
before,
missed a single game since he debuted in the NHL. He just played every single game. That's nuts. Like,
yeah, for a defenseman too, right? Like you think he'd like block a shot, miss a game. Nope.
And like not even just a defenseman, but a physical defenseman too.
Exactly. Yeah. Like that's pretty wild, actually.
Yeah. There's like, don't get me wrong, I'm a Wings fan, so I hear about the Wings stuff. Like I get that, but like,
yeah, no, for sure.
Pretty sure Kane just had something happen.
I think he did, right?
Yeah, and I don't think he got anything for that. I know he just recently got a milestone card with
the thing,
the Crosby and the Malkin.
You gotta think Ovechkin. Obviously, he's getting a card, right?
Is he?
He didn't he just like I think he had like what? How many points? 1,600 or something? There's no way he's not getting. But, right? Like.
Is he though?
There's no way.
Or are they just gonna wait for him to break the record?
Crosby, I think, just hit 1,700 or something, or 1,800 or whatever, right? Points.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like these guys gotta get cards, right? Like, but Crosby definitely will, I would say, because obviously
you would think, yeah.
He has his X Factor
maybe
now.
though, because they just gave him an X Factor. So.
But like, what is he 92? Like, he's not that high.
I'm just saying, man. Like, I can't. Like, I agree they should get one. I'm just not confident that they will.
It's just, yeah. What are your thoughts on no trade deadline event?
After the way last year's went, I can't say I'm surprised, but at the same time, it just feels really weird.
Right? Like, that's such a... And it's so funny, go figure, right? Trade deadline, crazy this year. Unbelievable,
yeah, the best
crazy.
trade deadline I can remember,
yeah,
man.
And then nothing, everything that happens, here's just 30 transaction cards.
Yeah, I do think that's really funny that that's how that worked out, because, like, it was a really good deadline for some teams.
Oh, for sure.
Like Brad Marchand getting traded, Mikko Rantanen getting traded. Like some sick stuff happened this year.
No, for sure.
So like,
think about it. Man. There's legitimately more transaction cards than milestone cards, and almost as many transaction cards as game breaker cards, which just doesn't make any sense.
Nuts. Yeah,
game breakers, they're done. They're done. They're done. They're done. They're not going to release them anymore.
I just don't get it.
Because
it doesn't make any sense.
No,
like,
because you know what's even more funny about the game breakers? I mean, I know we're all over the place, but think about it. They would release objectives, sets every week, or not every week, whatever it was, every other week. Why
it should have been every week.
Yeah,
like, every week.
Why would they get rid of that? Like, think about it. That would just feel like there's just so much more coming out. You have the team of the week, the game breakers every week, right? Like, that's just something like it should be.
I don't care if you want to do game breakers on like a specific day.
Yeah, like Tuesday
right? Thursdays,
or something,
or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
One day of the week where you go, here's the Game Breaker cards. These are the only things coming out today, but it's for performances from the last week.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm happy with that. I am.
No, because it's just there's so many good performances by players that I feel like go unrecognized. Like, honestly, like they really do.
I just ripped the 225k choice pack and got 391. So that's awesome, man. Hopefully, if you're lucky, you can sell all 3 of those cards and get half your value back.
I would hope 91, so you get I would hope you get 225 back. I would hope. But who knows?
I mean, at this point, who knows?
The thing, there's more Team of the Year cards than like most cards. Like, think about that.
Yeah, I know. Here's one thing that I really need EA to address.
What's that?
And I don't know if they listen. I feel like sometimes they do listen to this because a lot of things that we say kind of seem to happen. As weird as that might sound. I started talking about Wildcard and how it's not being used. Hey, Wildcards came back, and I started saying, hey, you should put cards from the event in there that you can only get through Wild. And suddenly they started doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't know if they actually listen to what we say or not. But hey, I'm gonna bring it up, and I'm gonna spill my heart out here, and let's see if they agree and if something happens.
Yeah. I mean,
New people are going to be coming into the game, which there seem to be a lot of. Every day I feel like there's new people coming into the game, and of course the game's going to be on the EA Play soon, and it's going to be on Game Pass if you have Game Pass Ultimate.
So
get it for free.
even more people are going to be
There's going to be a lot of people coming to play the game.
Yep.
And one thing these people are going to do is they're going to hop into hut moments, and they're going to earn all kinds of different things, whether it be collectibles, players, whatever. The problem being, you have removed sets after the events for every single event this year. Meaning that these players are going to come in, they're going to be able to earn 50 of the Game Breakers collectibles, or 20 Team of the Year collectible, or whatever the hell it may be, and they have nothing to do with them. So they're coming into the game, earning all kinds of stuff, and it's just sitting there, and they have nothing that they can do with it. Please, for the love of God, just put in a set where you trade in 5 random collectibles. It doesn't matter. 5 random collectibles for an 82 plus pack. Untradeable. Don't give a shit. Give me something to do with the collectibles, and everyone's happy.
I mean, easily. I don't understand. Like, you bring up such a good point. I mean, it's one thing about the previous events, like Game Breaker moments. Like, I just can't believe it. Like,
there's 50 moments that you can do for Game Breakers. 50.
Yep.
So people are gonna grind through 50 moments. They're gonna have all their stuff, and then they're gonna go to the sets and go, "What do I do with them?"
Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't.
Yeah. That's a huge problem in my opinion. Another super quick, I know this is completely out of left field. Get rid of the sweep check objective. Nobody knows what the fuck that is.
I still basically don't know.
You go on, so how I get it done is I just skate towards a player with the puck and I tap L1.
Really?
You go down on one knee and it seems to work. But like...
So dumb. How many do you have to do?
25, and then I think Team of the Week has another like 35 in it.
Alright, Team of the Week has... Oh my god, there's no...
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's 20 in Team of the Week.
20, okay. And Gartner has some too.
What's their obsession with that all of a sudden?
Out of nowhere, it's just every objective has sweep checks in it.
Oh my god. And then like, oh my god, you know what we can stop doing? Toe drag shots. Like, why?
Bro, can you just call it the Datsuk or something so that way people know?
Yeah, no one knows what that means. Like, I know what it is, obviously, but first of all, it's annoying. Like, I have 10 out of 75. I'm probably never gonna do it.
It's crazy. Crazy.
I really think...
I feel like we're all over the place again. I feel like this happens a lot, but like...
It's hard.
When you are passionate about something and all these different ideas pop up, you just want to get them out. You know, you want to talk about it before you forget.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're just trying to make the game better. I'm not saying that we obviously have all the answers, but we're just trying to, find some answers and suggestions.
Man, I do what I want to do. I think this would be a really good idea, and I want you guys to let me know. Reek, you tell me what you think, and chat, please let me know what you think. What they should do is get a bunch of different creators together, and just have a program where they could give out ideas, and then EA could give feedback to those ideas, and possibly even implement those ideas into the game. You can call it something like changing the game or something.
It's an interesting idea, but will it work? I don't know.
You don't know until you try. Honestly, you don't know until you try. So
yeah, we haven't tried yet, right?
Yeah, well, clearly not. So
it's
just the fact that like it exists and it's not being used is just
it's sad.
Just as frustrating.
I mean, like I said, we can't talk about too much on stream or on podcast, but I mean, it's getting to a point where I don't know what to expect about the future of this game.
Hey, did you get a hoodie though?
It's on the way, I think, right?
Yeah, I opened my door today and there was a hoodie waiting for me outside.
Yeah, I got. I think I got like a tracking thing like the other day in my email. Okay. So I don't think it came yet, but yeah.
Well, at least we got that.
Is it nice? I don't know what does it look like.
It's a basic black hoodie and it says Esports NHL. And the top left corner of it.
That's pretty cool though.
It's pretty cool. I mean,
I'll take a hoodie.
Yeah,
hoodie, and of course I get a hoodie, and now it's gonna be it's 60 degrees today.
Yeah, I know, it's so nice, dude. I'm so mad. All right, I didn't talk about this, but not only did I go on vacation to go to the like the cruise ship in Florida and the Bahamas and that, I also went to the Stadium Series game between the Detroit Red Wings and the Columbus Blue Jackets. That was the coldest fucking day of my life. I have never been so cold.
How cold was it? Like, what was the temperature?
Stadium, I think they said it felt like -10 Fahrenheit.
Oh, God.
I think that's what they said with the wind and everything. But the stadium itself is a wind tunnel.
Yeah.
Like
the wind was probably making it so much worse. Yeah. Like, your feet probably were, like, terrible, too, right? Like, how cold they were.
It was so fucking cold. And, like, I know so many people that left early.
It sucks because the game was really good too. Like it was close.
Yeah, it sucks that people had to leave early. Yeah. But like one of my mods was there, and I met up with him and his son, and like they had to leave. They couldn't do it.
Too much, right? Like I mean,
that's crazy that it was that cold. And like it's an outdoor game. Like,
well, yeah, you expect it to be cold, right?
Yeah, I've never been so cold before. Like I've been locked out of my house in the middle of winter for like 3 hours.
Jesus.
I would do that again over and over and over again. I wouldn't care. I've never been so cold before.
Yeah. Well,
that being said, the game was amazing.
Yeah, you can say
had a great time.
You went.
It was so sick.
That was your first. Or no, you went to the Winter Classic, right? Back in the day.
Yeah.
So it was colder than the Winter Classic, right?
Well, here's the thing: it didn't even snow, right?
Yep.
It didn't even snow at the Winter Classic. It was all snow. Yep. It was just, I was way warmer there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was fucking cold. Dude.
How many showers did you take that day?
Well, I was driving the whole time, so it was 1.
Oh wow. Those rookie
where am I gonna shower in the fucking truck, Reek?
What? Maybe in the stadium. They have some showers, I'm sure.
We woke up. I edited Glide in the Glory, and then I showered.
All right.
No, I showered, edited Glide in the Glory, and then we went to the game.
When did you shower again?
Next morning, before I went on the cruise.
Oh, so you didn't shower when you came home? I thought that was like your thing.
I usually do, yeah. I may have. I don't remember.
I'm surprised.
I don't think I had time.
Oh, like you do to like pack and everything, get ready.
Well, I'm pretty sure Becca took one, and like she takes like 8-hour-long showers.
Me, I do.
So by the time she was done, it was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So.
Okay, I'm new to the game. How can I get some good cards to play online with?
Quite literally. Sorry for the plug, Reek. I know this is your channel, but
go ahead.
I have multiple videos over on my channel, youtube.com/Thrash94Gaming. I made an entire team of really good cards in 3 hours and stuff like that. I do a bunch of videos like that, so check those out. Anything that's in that video will help you out, but realistically, play moments and squad battles and whatever, and do whatever you have to do to get the objectives done, and you can make multiple MSPs.
Yeah, so I mean, there's plenty of ways. I mean, literally,
can we talk about that, actually?
What?
I made a post on Twitter, and people were upset that I talked about it.
I saw your post, right? You were saying how easy it is to get like a good team, right? Basically.
Yeah. So I made a post saying like, hey, like
coins, right?
I know that
was it about
shit's
coins?
Not exactly. Yeah. It's just if you log in every single day, you get the daily pack, and you do wildcard in the moments, you get an MSP. Not even counting. Just ignore the objectives. Just doing the moments, logging in every day, and getting the free pack, and doing wildcard each week, you'll get a free MSP. People were upset saying you shouldn't have to do that to get the MSP.
I mean...
what do you want to do? Logging in every day is not a hard thing to do. I'm sorry. You get multiple 89s for logging in every day. I don't understand what the issue is here.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's a weird thing to complain about. Like, would you just not want to play the game and just, like, load 100 the game and just get handed MSPs? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. Like, wildcard, right? Kind of sucks. Not the best mode, but you can earn a bunch of stuff in it, so you might as well do it.
Right.
And it can't take you, physically cannot take you longer than 90 minutes a week.
Yeah, end of the day, yeah, like it's very quick, right? Like that, you can say you don't like wildcard, but at the end of the day, it'll take you very, very short amount of time.
Yeah. So let's say you don't want to play wildcard. That's fine. You know what? It is what it is. You don't want to play it. Don't play it. Don't get the rewards. That's fine.
Yeah.
Even if you just log in every single day, you get enough stuff for multiple 89s.
Yep. Oh.
What other year was that a thing?
No, never. Never. Literally never. Oh my god, you know what's
I'm not
funny?
going to sit here and be like, oh my god, the game is incredible. It's not. It's got its problems.
Yeah.
But holy shit.
No, so, again, a lot of valid complaints. Some complaints, stupid. 100% from the community, I would say. You know what's funny? And it's a very good point. The daily pack's not out because daylight savings, and they didn't obviously plan accordingly. Savings, so 6 it'll be today, I guess.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 6 today. They'll probably fix it for tomorrow. You would think.
Yeah, imagine.
Oh, so what if content's not till 6?
Imagine.
Oh,
I would hate that. I would actually hate that if they did that.
Yeah, me too.
If anything, they should make it earlier.
They should. Yeah.
I wish content was at like 3.
3. That's what I was gonna say.
Yep.
I think noon is too early.
Too early, because it's like 9 a.m. West Coast. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. There's again, I feel like we just bitch and complain and whatever. Maybe we do, but like, there's just so many little things, man. So many little things I feel like would make the game so much better that they could do.
For sure, absolutely. Do I make one of the current MSPs or do I wait till Friday? You might as well wait till Friday because you can still make week 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's no like real reason to be in a rush to make the cards, right? Like they'll still be there on Friday for you.
Bro, think about it. Just hear me out. Back to what I was talking about, real quickly. If you just log in every single day and do the moments from both weeks, that's all you do.
Yep.
That's all you do, and maybe you do a couple sets because you have to do sets with those collectibles.
Yeah,
so you're gonna get sets done. You're gonna get 287s from doing the sets, 287s from the moments, 485s that you can trade in for another 87.
Yep.
And then you can trade in all the collectibles that you got for 89s.
Yep.
And you can get possibly another 89 if you do because you'll have some collectibles left over. You could actually do one of the 84 to 89. So you can get 389s, like 487s,
yep,
and trade stuff in for, bro, you can literally make an MSP.
Oh, easily, for sure.
Like, just don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
Yeah, like I said, like I'd say the ability to make MSPs, especially, so easy. That's something you should never complain about, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, if you are no money spent, there is no easier year.
Yeah, like your team could be full of MSPs very easily.
Look at my Glide and Glory team, dude. They play an hour a day.
Yeah, and you have a great
an hour a day.
So.
I don't know, man.
Do you guys agree?
If you guys want, go ahead, Reek. What were you gonna say?
Someone said, "Do you guys agree with having to spend $40 or use a ton of coins to acquire a 92 buy field?" I mean, you don't have to do it. I mean,
yeah. Here's the thing. I feel like that is a complete scam. The card is not worth that amount of coin. Don't get that card.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. It's not worth it.
Well, no, but Thrash, I mean, you get 81 pluses with it.
Don't do it.
Oh yeah, definitely don't. Unless you like are a huge Kings fan. That's really it.
Yeah, the only reason anyone should even consider it is if you're a Byfield fan or a Kings fan, and even then, no.
Yeah, the card's whatever. Like,
it is just not.
It's so funny because like if you're gonna release that card, and it costs that price, it should have like close to 99 speed.
Yeah, it's not good enough. It's not good enough at all.
If you made it good enough, you can argue that it's worth it, but it's not.
Now, Laundering just said something really interesting. Read what he said, please.
I went full, no money spent, and I'm a 91 overall team. There you go.
The overall is irrelevant. As we've learned today, the stats of the card are not real.
Sure.
Please, anyone listening to this, if you go, oh man, I gotta get my team to 95 overall or something, it's broken. The number it's not real. It doesn't reflect your team. It doesn't, the cards overalls don't reflect your team. Yep. Nothing does. What you need to pay attention to is the stats that you care about as a player. For me personally, I care about skating. I prefer speed. Yep. I don't care about size too much, right? I prefer, 99 skating. That's perfect for me. That's exactly what I want. That's all that matters to me. That's all that should matter to you guys is certain stats. If you want big players that love to hit, get that 99 stat. That's the only thing that's going to matter for you. The overall and the actual stats themselves are irrelevant. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're definitely right. Honestly, looking at the Byfield card, it's actually pretty good.
No, it's a good card, but it's not worth 300-something K.
And honestly, to me, it like low-key is. I think it's a good card. I mean, 6'5".
Go ahead and spend 300K on that card, and I'll go ahead and I will make fucking Mike Madonna, and who's going to have the better card?
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying that it is a good card, though. I mean, you can't lie. 6'5", 95 speed is pretty good. Gold wheels, elite edges, unstoppable force, 90 face-offs. Like,
sure.
He's probably a good fourth-line center, though.
Fourth line center for 300K.
No, that I agree. If it was like 200 though, okay, unreal then.
200. If it's a 200K card, I would agree.
Yeah.
300K.
But I guess their logic is you get 81 pluses, so you get other cards with it. And
Oh my God.
I don't know what else you get, but
I think collectibles.
yeah. Oh, is it?
Maybe.
It's just additional items, whatever the hell that means. But
It'll say in the actual store itself, like in the description of the pack.
does it?
I think so.
Let me see. It says 1/6 with warp speed and a bonus of 10 additional items. That's it.
No, so it's not even. Wow. Okay. Never mind. Yikes. Also, I don't know if they're still out. They aren't still out. Damn. Something that we talked about, the description of packs.
Oh.
I don't know if you know this, but they released some packs last week.
Which ones?
And they didn't update the descriptions of them.
Nice.
So you were paying like 345K for a pack, and it said 2 of the cards are guaranteed 77 plus on them. That's what it said in the description. But as you look at the odds, you were guaranteed an 86.
I just don't get it. I just do not get it.
Technically, the packs do not lie. Technically, they are being truthful when you say at least 2 of the cards are going to be at least 77 overall. But when you read the description and that's what it says, people are going to go, why the fuck would I buy that?
I mean, yeah, it's true. Oh my God, Thrasher mini ultimates are back in the store.
Oh, wonderful.
780
I'm super happy
pluses.
about this.
Mini ultimate booster pack. You buying it?
Mini Ultimate used to be 10. Oh my God.
And it's probably
What
like,
did they do to packs, man?
and you know what's funny? It's way more expensive, this one, than the last one, like from last year. It's 127K for 780 pluses. Wasn't it like...
It used to be 100K for an Ultimate pack.
Yeah, and for a mini, it was like, what, 50, right? Okay.
45.
Jesus.
Oh,
Like, oh my God.
unbelievable, dude.
This is new, I'm pretty sure, right? This Essential Pack, the bound one, 81 plus overall bound pack. You know what it cost? 45,000 coins for a bound 81 plus. Or 381 pluses, sorry. I didn't know it was 3. I thought it was 1. I thought it was 1.
What are the odds? I'm going to the store right now, but...
The odds, it's 21% for an 86 plus.
Holy crap.
83 plus is 74%.
Dude. What?
I don't know. I really, really don't know.
If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Oh, we got 24 player bat. You see the flash sale?
Is that new?
24 random players available for 9 hours.
And it looks brutal, though. Like, the odds look terrible on it.
16% chance, and it's untradeable.
Yeah. NJ Dev's in the chat. He's free to play here, and he has 22 million. He actually does, too. He's not even lying.
I'm not surprised.
22 million coins is crazy. He works the market, though, I think, but...
If on Gliding to Glory, because I only play an hour a day, if I was allowed to sell cards, I'd have 4, 5, 6 million, no problem.
Easily, right?
Yeah. But, like, I'm not allowed to sell cards. I'm not allowed to use coins or anything, so...
Yeah. Was the X Factor Challenger supposed to be limited release? I don't think so.
X Factor challenges.
Like the moments.
Oh, like the new ones?
I assumed they were going to be there, right? Still?
Are they gone?
I think they're gone. Huh? Why would they be gone?
That's funny.
Why would they be gone? That's actually really weird to me. I don't understand that. Huh.
The hell?
I'm confused.
Good call on that one. Whoever said that, good call on that. But yeah, what the hell?
They are there? I'm not seeing them now.
No, I don't see them either.
Right? Yeah, unless I'm crazy. Why would they remove that? I'm playing them now. I mean, how? I mean, I just looked through them and thrashed it too.
Oh, I found them.
Wait.
It's Sidney Crosby on it. It's not the X on it. It's Sidney Crosby.
Oh, you know what? Because
it doesn't have the X Factor. It has different art.
Because at first it obviously was like the X Factor art. So I just thought that was like the, you know what I mean? I didn't realize that was the new Series 2 ones. Yeah, okay. So that makes sense.
I haven't done those. Should I do them?
I don't even know, I guess. I mean, you get one of the X Factors, right? But like...
Yeah, and some 82s.
And 1K, like, nice, dude. Like, what do I get, 10K total? Like, I just can't.
Hey, that's enough for an 87.
Yeah. That you can do nothing with.
What do you mean? Use 87s to use it as 85.
Yeah, again, that's a whole problem. I'll give another thing that I think is good. The Team of the Week moments. You get an 88 every week. That's good.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Right?
Love it. Yep.
No issues with that.
Like, Reek, we have something we need to talk about, actually. Again, if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below.
We gotta talk about the real life NHL, too, don't forget.
Well, we have that to talk about, but we also have to talk about the changes coming to YouTube.
What are the
I don't know
changes?
if you saw that.
I don't know. What'd you say? Or what'd you see? Sorry.
How ads are changing on YouTube.
So what is it? I actually don't think I did see.
Now when we make YouTube videos,
Mm-hmm.
we are not going to be able to place ads when we want them. We have to actually like just stop talking for a few seconds in order for an ad to be placed.
There's no way.
So, and I'll send you all the info if you need to know about it. But
Yeah, sure.
basically, it's going to be like, and before we get into the pack opening, here's a word from our sponsors. And then YouTube's going to place an ad there if you want there to be an ad played.
How do I know, though? Like they're going to put it there.
You have to be silent for 2 to 3 seconds.
And it'll automatically do it.
Yep.
How often?
That's starting in May.
How often?
As much as you want. As much as you want. If you're like, sponsor time. Okay, there's an ad. And then when you come back, we're back from the ad.
That's scary. I don't like that at all.
It is so stupid.
That's so bad.
In the future, and it's already started. It's already started. So if you look right now, Reek, go on your last video.
Okay.
And look at the ad placements.
How do I see that? I'm stupid.
Well, I'll talk you through it. So go to the Creator Studio.
All right.
Go to your content and click on a video. One that's at least 8 minutes long.
All right, hold on.
One that you placed manual ads on. Do you do that for every video or?
Okay, so here's my thing. I don't do that. Is that really dumb?
I mean, it just means that you're not getting ads played on your videos. You're not making any money.
Well, no, they play, but I don't do manually. I just do like the automatic ones. Like they just put them they put them automatically for me. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So so if you've never done it, then this isn't gonna affect you. It's just gonna mean that you make less money.
So, but it is gonna affect me though.
It is, yeah. You have to put manual ads, or else YouTube's gonna.
Okay, so here's my question: if I was putting manual ads, what if I made more money?
At least double.
So I'm an idiot.
Yes.
For all these years, I haven't done that. Literally, I just put the automatic ones. So you think? How many ads do you run per video for yourself, by the way?
Well, that's not how it works. Is the thing. Like I put one every 90 seconds, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna play every 90 seconds. It's all. Like for for viewers,
okay.
Like it's curated. So like if somebody is more likely to watch an ad at the 3-minute mark, that ad will play at the 3-minute mark for them, but it's not going to play for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, because so I see ad breaks on my video right now, for example.
Right. Okay. So I'll send you a screenshot of mine.
Yeah. Right now for mine, like the most recent video, it's a 9-minute video, right? And it says ad start time 1 minute 44 seconds in, and then another one at 6 minutes 6 seconds, and that's it.
So this is what I see, and I'm going to send you this here. So basically what's going to be happening is I am not going to make any money on the ones where it says interruptive.
Okay.
Right, so I sent you that.
Henreek?
Those are my manual...
Yeah.
So you can see that, right?
Okay, yeah.
So basically...
Uh-oh. You're lagging.
They're not going to do that unless it's in an uninterruptive spot. That's going to stop.
Interesting.
So all I'm trying to say is in the future, guys, if you're watching our videos or any videos on YouTube and there's random ads that don't make any sense or we have to pause for ads and shit like that, YouTube is making us do that. They are in control.
That's shitty. Honestly, that really is.
Now, the fact that you don't put manual ads is wild to me, but you know.
Well, should I start?
Bro, not only do you make more money, but like because you're making more money, YouTube's making more money. They recommend your videos more.
So that is why I like didn't make as much money as like because you would tell me you're like the amount of money you're making. I'm like, wait, how are you making so much more money than me? When like in certain months where we had certain.
If you're not placing ads in your videos.
Well, I just thought it was automatic, and I didn't know. Whatever. Okay.
Bro.
Is it too late or no?
Well, you have until May, and then this is going.
All right, so I guess I'll enjoy for the next 2 months.
Bro, you haven't been placing ads in your videos.
Yeah, I see. I'm for the viewers. I don't run ads.
But you did run ads. It's just when YouTube wanted you to run ads.
Only 2 though. That's not bad. Only 2 per video. That's pretty good. Oh, what about videos that are less than 8 minutes? You can't do manual, right? Obviously.
Nope. And you can't get. There will be no mid rolls. None. 0.
Yeah, it'll just be like the beginning, right? And that's it.
Yep.
So that's what. Yeah, that makes sense. That I knew though.
That's why every video has to be at least 8 minutes long.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. Like you're not really gonna do much, like get much.
Yeah, I'll send you all the info. Tactics was the one sending it to me.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely check it out when we're done.
Because like I mean, we're all kind of freaking out about it. Let's be honest.
I mean, that's not good. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not a good thing. So. All right, so let's get to serious business, Thrash.
I'm sorry, yeah, but I just wanted to share that. If you guys are watching, hell, if you're watching this podcast, how many fucking ads do you run on the podcast?
None. I'm not monetized on that channel.
Oh my god.
So there's none.
How are you not monetized yet? Guys, subscribe to the
I know. We're getting close to 1,000 subs.
That's all the info I sent to you on Twitter.
Okay, yeah.
It is a huge problem for YouTube.
I'll give it a read.
Sorry to throw that in there, guys. Just want to give everyone a heads up. The ads that are going to be running in the future, we have way less control over. Although Reek, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I have control, but I'm stupid. So
well, Hayden says so many ads on YouTube anyway. Who cares about a couple more? That's not quite the issue. It's not that there's going to be more. There's going to be
inconvenient
we
times.
Don't have control. Yeah, we're not going to have control over when they run.
Yeah, it's going to just be like random.
So like if at some point in the video where you didn't edit yourself out talking, there's just going to be an ad for no reason. And like sometimes when so I've already set mine up. Hear this. This is fucking crazy. All right. If I'm silent for a few seconds, sometimes it puts like 13 ads there.
No way.
Just add at like every like 0.1 second.
Oh my god. So what's the key? Like, what do you do?
Bro, I don't know. Nobody knows. That's the problem.
Well, we'll have to learn, right, as it goes.
All right. Anyways, NHL trade deadline.
Yep.
The Red Wings did fuck all. Are you shocked? I am.
No, I mean, what do you want them to do though, Thrash? Like, I don't know. It's a hard thing.
They almost got Brandon Carlo apparently. Like that was going to be their big thing, which I would have been okay with, but
I don't know. What did they trade like Carlo for? Like, what did he get back? I forget. Was it a first? No.
Toronto ended up paying quite a bit actually. I know they got a first. They got more for Brandon Carlo than they did Brad Marchand.
Yeah. That makes sense though, because right-handed defenseman, I feel like that would make more sense to get more. I pay for YouTube. This guy said I pay for YouTube, but if I get 13 ads in a row, you wouldn't get ads. So if you pay for premium, you don't get ads no matter what, right? I'm pretty sure.
Some people still get ads when you pay for premium.
How? I thought it was automatic. You don't get any.
Nope. That's something that they changed last year. I'm not even joking. If you pay for premium, you get no ads on some videos and less ads on others.
So there's no reason to get premium.
I mean, you get less ads.
But does it really matter?
Brendan Carlo was traded for Fraser Minton, a first-round pick and a fourth-round pick.
Yeah, it's one of their higher-tier prospects, at least, right? So
yeah, Detroit was not going to give up that much.
No, and I don't think they should because you weren't a guarantee to make the playoffs. So why would you go all in? Well, not go all in.
And here's the thing, I'm not mad that Yzerman did nothing. I'm not, because I kind of agree with what he had to say afterwards, which was, we're not trading a first-round pick or Axel Sandin Pellikka for run at the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
When they're not guaranteed to make the playoffs.
But here's my thing with him, though, Yzerman. I mean, end of the day, let's go, though. Like, you got to build a better roster here. Like, it shouldn't be coming down to the deadline and being like, oh my God, like, we're right there, but we're not there because our team's just not good enough. Like, you got to build your team better in the offseason. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. If I'm not mistaken, he said that after the moves that were made by other teams in the Atlantic, and the prices for players, he just didn't feel it was worth it.
Oh, the prices were ridiculous. It was an absolute seller's market. Like, I mean, there is absolutely...
In fact, he tried to sell, and people weren't biting on Tarasenko in that.
I mean, because Tarasenko was like 2 years, right?
He's shit.
Yeah, like no one would want him. So
people offered stuff for Tarasenko, but it wasn't enough.
Probably like a 6th-round pick, literally, right? Like, it was not worth it. You might as well keep him just for the rest of the year and see what happens.
Literally, yeah. However, with that being said, and what I'm going to say about Yzerman, obviously as a Wings fan, am I thrilled with where we are? No. If all of this happens, whatever, and free agency comes and doesn't make a big swing, big splash, whatever, and add someone big, then I'm going to be,
Like, I was going to say, like, are you getting to the point where you're kind of sick of him, Yzerman, a little bit?
No, because this has been the plan the whole time.
But you're getting teased every year, though. Like, it's like last year, right there. I get this year, right there.
He's edging us to the playoffs. I get it. Like, I fully. But he has said since day one, we are building through the draft. The free agency and the trades and everything is going to come later.
Mm-hmm.
He's building through the draft. We have Raymond. We have Seider. We have Soderblom. We have Edmondson. We have Johansson. We have Carter Mazur made his debut. Sebastian Cossa made his debut. They're coming. this is the year now where free agency is going to come. I think this is where he has to.
So here we go, though. Like, basically, next season, no playoffs, he's fired, you would think.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like there's almost no excuse. Corey says the plan was to not make the playoffs for every single year for the past 10. Well, Eichmann wasn't even the GM, probably, when they started rebuilding, right?
No. It was Ken Holland, and then he went ahead and drafted Michael Rasmussen at 9. He didn't pan out. They went ahead and drafted Philip Zadina at 6. That didn't pan out. You know, so...
Eichmann's been the GM since, what, 2019?
This is year 6. But he didn't really have his roster in place until 2022, I think.
Right.
That's when he got rid of all the, like, Danny DeKeyser, Justin Bill Gators, and shit like that. Right? So...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Wings, I mean, they're still not out of it, but it's looking tough now, obviously.
At no point did I say they were making the playoffs.
You did
it. This happens every year. It happened against Ottawa 2 years ago. They lost those 2 games against Ottawa. Eisman sold.
The same thing happened against CBJ, literally.
Yep, they lost 2 games. Eisman wanted to sell. So, he should not have a job. He's a bad GM. Corey, you're right. You should be a GM. No? Oh, okay. I don't know what you want me to say. Like,
yeah, I mean, I agree though with you. I mean, it's fairly. I mean, it's a good thing to be patient as a GM, but there does come a time where you do have to be a little bit aggressive, I think.
I personally, I didn't think this was the year either, and I said that at the beginning of the year. Like, I'm not changing my stance because they did a little bit better this year. I'm not changing my stance because
really, though.
I want them in the playoffs, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want them in the playoffs. But I'm not going to sit there and be like, he needs to get fired. They haven't made it yet.
Yeah.
When his plan is legitimately, hey, we're going to build through the draft and we're going to draft some young players that are going to come up. And when they're ready, that's when we're going to build around them.
Yeah. No, I mean,
we've known this is the plan the whole time.
Yeah, just gotta hope that, I guess, the plan starts working next year, right? Because you're probably gonna be even more young players that are getting chances next year, I'm sure, right?
Thrash said 4 Nations was a waste of time. I changed my stance on that. After watching the games, I said I enjoyed it and I thought it was great. Yeah. Until it happens, what do you want me to say? Like,
yeah,
I thought it was I legitimately thought it was gonna be a glorified All-Star game, which I did not give a fuck about.
Yeah, I mean, and that was totally fair to feel that way, though. I would say. I mean, like, no one knew it was gonna be like that, right? Like, let's be real.
I watched that first game and I went, "Holy fuck, this is good hockey."
Yeah, like,
right?
It was crazy.
But until that happened, how was I to know who was going to care about that?
Yeah.
I didn't even watch every game either, by the way. But
yeah, but you definitely.
Where's my daily warp speed pack? Comes out at 6 daylight savings.
Yep, exactly.
God.
And I mean, what are your thoughts on the Rantanen trade to Dallas and that whole thing?
That's a real interesting situation, right?
Yeah.
Did you see what Brindamore said?
Yeah. Right about him.
That Rantanen said there's only 4 teams I'm gonna play for, and yours isn't one of them. Holy shit!
Like that is a huge fuck you.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. So, you know, I wanted Detroit to go after Rantanen. Obviously, he's not going to play in Detroit.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, like if he made it to free agency, I was like, oh, that's got to be somebody Detroit goes after.
Yep.
Still a terrific player, obviously, but given the situation there with Carolina and that's tough for Carolina. I think they did okay with what they got back.
It was
I
okay.
think in the end, you probably just want to keep Martin Necas.
Yeah, looking back, like I'm sure they probably regret it. They do. They have to. Because I mean, Stankoven's good. Don't get me wrong. He's not going to be the level of either of those players, right? Necas. I know they got 2 first round picks, right? They got, I think, as well.
Yeah, and here's the thing: if they would have flipped one of those picks, right before the trade deadline, I think we're looking at this a little bit differently.
Right. Like it's tough because it's like you're in win now mode. And then you have these 2 first-round picks now, which again, yeah, you can use it, this year at the draft, but this season you can't do anything with them. So it's just kind of like, it's an odd move. I don't know. It was really weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are your?
I like it for Dallas.
I mean, yeah, and it's funny, right? Because
hard not to.
And a huge thing is like, I think the taxes matter, like, because obviously Texas, there's no income tax, so like him getting the 12 mil there is different than 12 mil in Carolina. That's just how it is.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, 100%.
Like,
also, I'm gonna go ahead and call it now, way before ahead of time, and everyone's gonna laugh at me, and I know they're gonna laugh at me, and it's never gonna happen. But just in case, that 0.1% chance does happen. Mitch Marner is going to look great in Detroit next year.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
He's getting
But
a free agency.
in case it does happen.
I mean, he's going to free agency, Marner. I mean, that's a.
He's going to free agency, 100%.
Like, he might sign with the Leafs still, but he's definitely going to, like, test the water. I mean, since he isn't signed, I mean, why wouldn't he at this point? It's like 2 months away.
Exactly.
Or 3 months away, but...
I don't know. I've seen a lot of things. I don't know how much is true online, though, that you see, so I can't be like...
Yeah.
Oh, he said he doesn't want to sign yet.
Yeah.
But did he actually say that? I don't know.
Yeah, who really knows? Not one Yzerman draft pick outside the first round has cracked the lineup, says Corey.
That's simply untrue. Simply untrue.
Who has?
Elmer Soderblom. Andreas Johansson, whatever the fuck his name is. They're both on the team right now.
Yes, I know what you're saying then, Corey. Like, at the end of the day, if they've played NHL games, I know what you're really trying to say.
Albert, thank you. Yeah, Albert.
Andreas
has not made the NHL. Albert made it. No, there is an Andreas as well. There's two different Johanssons.
Oh, okay.
Fourth liners. Bro, you don't know hockey. One of them's a fucking defenseman.
Yeah, I actually watched him play. He's actually decent, it seems like.
He's a really solid defensive defenseman.
Yeah.
What about the Wallman? I don't want to talk about Wallman, man. I'm in pain over that.
I was going to say, yeah, like, that is just...
Simon Edmondson, he's a defense... he was a first-round pick. He said outside of the first round.
That used to be, like, Yzerman, he messed up there.
Bro, his drafting has been bad. Bro, Dmitry Buchelnikov just set the record for under fucking 20 scoring in the KHL. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. The third round pick, I don't want to hear it.
And then Corey says, who? Okay, you don't know who they are because you're obviously not, like keeping up with the prospects. It's just how it is.
SMH my head.
How can you say their drafting is so bad when it's only been, like... I mean, okay, it's been a decent amount of years of drafting, but, like...
Sure, but you have Seider, Edmondson, Raymond, Johansson, Kostas played a game, Carter Mazur's played a game, also wasn't the first round pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like,
yeah, no, it's... I don't know.
Half the team are players he's drafted.
Okay,
he has 3 good picks. I would argue it's more than 3.
Yeah, I don't agree with you, Corey. I'm sorry.
Seider, Raymond, Edmondson, Axel Sandin, Pellikka, Sebastian Cossa. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's 5. That's 5. Just saying.
I gotta say. So, what are your thoughts on the Eastern Conference playoff race right now?
I hate it, bro. 19 teams have the same amount of points.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know, man.
Detroit pretty much season on the line tonight.
Literally, yeah.
Like, if they lose in regulation, they're
you know what's crazy though? Like, we say that, but like, so they've lost 5 in a row.
In regulation,
if they even win 2 of those games, they're in a playoff.
I know, it's so brutal. It's so brutal. Like, it's
right. They lost 5 in a row. They win 2 of those games. They're in the first wild card.
I know. Like, it's so tough.
Doesn't make any sense, man. Like, it's just so close. So
you got to get going tonight, though. You can't afford to lose Ottawa. You just can't.
They're going to.
Who do you think makes
Brady
it?
Tkachuk is gonna fucking put the team on his back again. He's insane, dude.
No, he's been fun to watch. I mean, how can you really say that he's not?
He's been real good.
Who do you think makes it in the East? Like, wild card?
I think it stays exactly how it is.
Do you think this is it? Like, do you think the same order,
I think this is it. I think that, yeah, that's fine. I think that, I think Columbus sneaks in. I think the Rangers barely miss. They have not been playing great.
They have not been.
No, they have not been playing great. So, I don't think Detroit makes it. I've said that. I've been very consistent with saying that. I don't think this is the year. No, if Yzerman would have gone out and gotten Brandon Carlo and fucking Jonathan Toews and prime Pavel Datsyuk, maybe.
Yeah, that's different, right?
That's different, but I think Carlo would have been a good fit. And it sucks that Detroit didn't get him, but
yeah,
essentially what Detroit gave up, or what Toronto gave up, it would have been like Michael Branson, Nigar. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
MBN. We just call him MBN.
Yeah.
So it would have been him, a first-round pick, and somebody else.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go for it in a year, obviously, where, like, you're just not for sure making it. That's just, like, that's the thing. You just can't.
Way too early NHL Final Four. Well, we don't know what
that
the problem is.
That is
so
tough to say.
Yeah.
It just is. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I feel like you really can't say that until the playoffs, like, are set. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's tough. Devils drop out. Columbus takes their spot. Sends
I don't think
wildcard
Devils
one.
drop. I don't think
It's
Devils drop.
getting more unlikely that they're gonna fall out of the playoffs completely. They could fall to a wild card. That's not impossible. But I don't know. It's gonna be tough because obviously there's no Hughes, but the math's in their favor though. It just is.
Yeah, I mean,
like there's easier ways for them to get to like 90 something points than like say the Rangers, the Red Wings, the Canadians. It's just how it is.
yeah. I don't know, man. Like I just don't see a scenario where the Devil. Like I know it's tough without Hughes, and is Dougie still out?
He's out for like weeks. Yeah, they said.
That's gonna be tough, but like they're not gonna lose that many games.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't mean everything, but they do have like one of the easiest schedules remaining, like strength of schedule.
Yeah.
It's like 27th easiest or something.
Hardest, by the way. So.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Just saying,
well, Columbus has it very hard as well, and so do the Rangers. So if that makes you feel any better, like
it doesn't.
Oh. Sens have one of the easier ones too, though. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, doesn't mean anything really strength of schedule. I mean, because you could still lose to bad teams. I mean, you could beat good teams.
Right. Yeah.
Like it's just how it is, but. I don't know.
It's gonna be it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. I like it.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the last like 15, 18 games are gonna be fun to watch. I mean, like every game matters, right? Like again tonight, Red Wings Senators, huge game.
Oh yeah, it's great, and it's on Amazon.
Yep. I mean,
I didn't get my free pack. 6 o'clock. Daylight save. Put it on the screen, man.
Tomorrow we got. Devils Blue Jackets. That's a massive game. Devils and Blue Jackets.
Go Jackets.
Stop. You want the Devils to win. Why would you want the Jackets to win?
I want the Jackets to win so that way the Devils get knocked out.
Nice. If we lose tomorrow, then maybe we do. I don't know.
Well, they won the other game, right? They won the last game.
They did, but I mean, you gotta get points though along the way here.
Of course, though. Like, here's the thing. Of course, like I think was it Columbus? No, it was the Rangers and Ottawa played each other. Of course, it goes in the fucking
overtime. Yeah, of course. Rangers. That's a devastating loss.
I know, man. I watched the game.
Yep.
I couldn't believe that they ended up fucking blowing them.
Up 3-1 with like under 10 minutes to go. Devastating loss. Devastating. I know you got a point, but that is such a horrible loss.
It was real bad. Here's the thing. I'm really excited to see down the stretch what happens. I am.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, there's going to be a lot of like changes. I mean, the seeding is not going to stay the same. Like, there's going to be flips and stuff. There just is. Like, it might end up still being the same, like CBJ 1, Ottawa 2, but I mean, the Rangers could get back into a spot. Like, I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
Detroit, you never know. Boston's done. I'm sorry. This is it. I'm going to say it right now. Boston's done. Montreal's done.
I hope Boston's done.
Everyone,
they sold everyone.
The only teams that are actually, in my opinion, actually in it. I mean, I guess you can say, I guess Montreal's in it too because they have the same amount of games played as the Red Wings. But are the Canadians really going to make the playoffs? Like, come on. I'm sorry.
It's Montreal, Detroit, New York, Ottawa, Columbus, New Jersey. I mean, Tampa's in.
Yeah, those are like the only real teams you can say are like in it. You know what I mean?
Like, those are the teams that are going to have a shot at the wild card.
Yeah.
Like even if the Devils fall out, they still have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have a chance. They're not gonna exactly.
I don't think the Islanders are gonna. I think the Flyers lost again last night, didn't they?
Yeah, they're done. Yeah, Boston's done. Like come on.
Boston went ahead. Here's the thing, though. Everyone's like, oh, but Detroit should have bought, and Eisenman should have bought, and they have the same amount of points as Boston, and Boston sold.
Yeah. Well, Boston has way more games played, though. So. What? Well, Boston has more games played, too, though.
Whatever. Like, their points percentage is not that far off.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
You know what I mean? Again, if Detroit gets Brandon Carlo, I think the defense looks a lot better than it is with fucking Justin Hull. But
yeah, I mean,
I digress. I'm not thrilled with it. I will say they made a great trade with acquiring Craig Smith for Joe Veleno. I don't get the Peter Mrazek part of that, but Craig Smith is a much better player than Joe Veleno. So,
I mean, he hasn't obviously played right for the Red Wings yet, or no?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Okay. Or tonight?
Yeah.
Or no?
Tonight, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, he makes his debut. I think Mrazek is not playing tonight though.
That's pretty funny that he's back on the Red Wings.
I love that he's back on the Red Wings. But I love Peter Mrazek.
Is he gonna he's like the backup right now? Or yeah, he is, right? Like
I think Eisman said the plan is to run all three and just see who takes the reins.
See, that's to me stupid. I think 3 goalies is stupid to carry. I don't agree with that. Like
I fully agree, 2 completely disagree. It's hard because this has happened so many times where Detroit gets in the groove and then both goalies get hurt.
Okay, that's fine, but like just have one in the AHL
in the last year.
Carry one have 2 up and then have the other guy in the AHL. Why do you need to have 3 in the NHL?
So, what? I'm confused here. What's the issue?
Okay, I'm saying, why are you carrying 3 NHL goalies, right?
Yeah.
Send one down, and then you have
why?
2. Why do you need 3? All 3 are gonna play?
No. Like I agree with you, but like, what's the difference?
You get to have an extra defenseman or forward up to carry.
But like, are you gonna have, like, hypothetically, Peter Mrazek playing above Sebastian Cossa in the AHL?
Doesn't have to.
So what's
Just
the difference?
Split the games in the AHL.
They've already got like 4 goalies in the AHL. Here's the problem: Eisman
4!
has 300 goals. Nobody else.
Well, he's an idiot, GM. Maybe you should fire him.
No, seriously, that's like
I know. I saw they have like I saw a
like
tweet.
goalies.
They have like 7 or 8 goalies. I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with them, but I'm definitely excited to watch the game tonight. I'll definitely be tuned in. I mean, for sure.
Yeah, it'll be a good game. I'm excited. I do expect Detroit to lose.
I honestly do too. No offense.
Yeah.
But what about the West?
Brady could shock, man.
Yeah, he's unreal. I mean, what can you say? What do you think about the West, like playoff, like wild card?
It's a lot less interesting in my opinion.
It's pretty much Blues are right there though. To be fair,
you got the Blues and the Canucks.
Even
and
Utah's
one of those teams
low key there.
I don't think so.
3 points out.
Sure, but I don't think so.
Unlikely, yeah, but it's not impossible. You think Canucks get in or Calgary if you had to choose?
Between the two,
yeah,
I'd say the Canucks probably.
Like in the end, they should be able to, right?
Yeah.
But will Quinn Hughes come back? I don't know how hurt he is too.
I just want to respond to somebody who's in the chat there. I don't know who said it. I gotta see who said it. It was Bend Over and said send Cossa to the ECHL. Sebastian Cossa is let's see, 8th in goals against average in the entire AHL. Let's see, save percentage wise. Yeah. No, holy shit! Look at that. He's 8th in that too. Oh, and he's the youngest one of everyone there. Holy shit! No, fuck you.
I mean, yeah.
He's doing fine. He's doing fine.
You can't listen to fools. I mean, that's just reality. I mean...
Oh, but holy shit. Spencer Martin had 17 penalty minutes as a goalie. What's going on there?
What, did he fight? Like, I don't get it.
17 penalty minutes?
Like, that's a
what
lot.
on earth happened?
That's actually a lot.
That's 3 fights in a fucking delay a game.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I really don't. That's funny,
That's
though.
crazy.
Yeah, he fought 3 times. Is that actually true, Corey, or you're trolling?
I mean, how else would he get those numbers, I guess?
10-minute misconduct,
Oh,
probably.
10 minutes, yeah, maybe.
But for what? What did he
Maybe.
even do then, right? Like, that's actually funny, though. That really
That's awesome.
is.
Yeah, I like that. But yeah, just throwing that out there. Cossa is doing fine.
He is. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions in the chat before we wrap it up here, ask away, guys.
Reek, you Calgary or Vancouver? Or St. Louis, I guess, but I don't think it'll be St.
I don't
Louis.
think St. Louis is getting in.
No.
I think...
With Parayko done for the year? No.
No, yeah, like, he's their best defenseman pretty much, right? I would say, so...
Bro, what happened to Eisman acquiring Jordan Binnington?
What do you mean?
I read those rumors. What happened there?
There was actually rumors?
There was rumors, yeah.
That's funny, imagine. I would say...
He should...
Vancouver.
He should have, and also got Mrazek, though.
Yeah.
Just keep getting goalies.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the more the better.
Eventually,
right?
you'll be able to put two in the net at one time, and maybe they can make a save.
Exactly. New rule coming soon.
You see Pedersen's shot last night?
Like his... Oh, no. Like, which one? Did he scored on it or no?
His goal, yeah.
I don't think I did, actually.
Bro, it was beautiful.
So he's back.
Crazy shit. So, I mean, I hope so.
Future Red waiting, right?
Where is Ryan Johansson? Does he? I don't think he plays anymore, does he?
Pretty sure he's done, yeah. Yeah, I don't think he plays. Do we ever think...
The reason why I don't have my free collectibles in the store, I'm gonna smash my head against the fucking desk. Because of daylight savings, it'll be out at 6.
Do we ever think that EA will remove the effectiveness of the green beams? I mean, probably next year, yeah. Maybe.
2029.
Why do you crash out over the Devils losing mid-February games versus random teams? Because I don't want them to miss the playoffs. I don't want them to
You're
miss.
a passionate fan, man.
Yeah.
I get it. I do. I get it. Bro, October next year, I'm going to be watching the Devils and the fucking Columbus Blue Jackets play a game, hoping that whatever team has more points loses the game, all right? Like, I'm
I
gonna be
know.
all over it.
It was fun for a little bit. I mean, this year the Devils, I mean, they were like in such a good spot where I was like just laughing. Like, I didn't care who won any game. But like now I'm just back to every night. I just care so much about every game that's happening. Obviously in the East, of course. But yeah,
am I the only one who doesn't have a free pack in the store? Fucking ban him, please. Just
no, he might not an ad though. I think an ad's running.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, 6 o'clock it'll be out.
Yeah,
6 o'clock.
Why?
Well, I got a Gartner teammate pack. What does that mean?
I guess it must have been a player that he played with, right? In his career.
Wow,
maybe.
Ty Domi.
There you go. That's
I
pretty
got
sick.
an 86 Ty Domi card.
Oh, it's actually pretty good then. What the heck? Why doesn't EA observe
86.
daylight savings? They are. Wait. Why doesn't EA observe daylight savings? They are in Vancouver. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Man, every podcast just goes off the rails, man.
Well, whose fault is that? EA's.
Yours.
Oh.
That's what I meant.
Pulled a sharpshooter card with a Team of the Week animation. I mean, I think that's a way to end the podcast, to be honest, Thrash.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to Hockey Ultimate Talk. I hope you enjoyed. We definitely had a lot of fun ranting and raving about the NHL 25 video game, the trade deadline, and everything else that we talked about here today. If you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, or make sure you follow us on Spotify or wherever else you may be listening to your podcast. And we'll see you next week for another episode of Hockey Ultimate Talk.
See ya.